So like I said, looking at limits and continuity, we are going to really investigate limit and continuity multiple choice today, kind of like we did yesterday. So our goal is to really wrap up our concept summary map of limits and continuity. Yes. So we have a couple objectives: to interpret limits in analytic notation, to estimate limits, to justify conclusions about continuity. So I think yesterday we didn't focus a whole lot on continuity, so I want to hit a little bit more on that concept. Interpreting their behavior involving infinity. So one of the things that I like for you to see is that 10 to 12% of the AB exam is limits and continuity. So 10% of your total test is on this unit, which I feel like you're pretty good at this unit. So that is a lot. Like, you only got to get 70% right. This is 10% of it.
I'll rely on the other 60%.
All right, so take 2 to 3 minutes and match as many as you can using the Quizlet link I sent on Teams.
All right, I'll do that.
I just can't believe he just didn't show up.
All right, looking at the next example, let's look at, so there are several points on this graph at which we find limits.
I'll look into that. I'll be the next Clint Hurdle.
Go ahead and identify on that graph the points of discontinuity.
0, 2, 6.
Okay. How about points
4.
of
0, 2, 4.
4 is not discontinuous.
No, you were going to say undifferentiable.
And I was going to say 4.
Actually, I was going to say where the limit exists from the left.
All right. 1, -1, 2, 0. No, -1, 0, because it's coming from the left. There's not a point there, but there's still continuous.
Points of contention would be 0, 2, 4.
0 has a left-hand limit, but not a right-hand limit. Well, it has a left-hand, right-hand.
I thought you meant
both.
yeah.
But, sorry, has a left-hand limit and is continuous from the left.
Yeah.
It has a right-hand limit, but is not continuous.
Yeah. 2.
2 has a left-hand and right-hand limit equaling the same value.
But not an f of 2.
So now I have to go with this one more time. Left-hand limit means it's coming from the left or
Yeah.
going to the left?
Coming.
This way. So there would also be a left.
So the left-hand limit as
And
x
4,
approaches,
Corey, and
so
6.
as x approaches 0 from the left. So x approaches 0, a little negative from the left. What's the value?
Oh, 2. I don't know.
And if it's from the right,
1.
And f of 2 is 1.
so if you look carefully at the graph, at what x value does the limit fail to exist?
0, 2, 6.
No, just 0.
Just 0.
What about -2?
Oh, the limit still exists. I was thinking we were talking about
No, because
continuity.
the graph is from -2 to 8, so it exists within its bounds. Like the graph begins and ends, so like
There
-2
is
and 8.
no left of -2 in the universe.
So therefore it does not exist.
It does exist.
I feel like we had this argument before.
It does exist.
Yeah, we did this with EVT.
That's what I'm saying. It does exist.
The limit exists, even though there's no left-hand limit or right-hand limit.
Because you're assuming since it's a closed point, it's continuous. Since it's on that closed
Because
point.
that point exists.
I'm not going to say about people who assume.
Corey, say it on the recording for us, please.
It makes sense.
Okay. So, are we okay with this? Why 0 is the only point at which it does not exist?
Yeah,
Of course.
absolutely.
Asymptotes.
Indubitably.
Vertical asymptotes are where the y. I'm losing my voice. Vertical asymptotes are where the y values approach infinity as you approach an x value. Horizontal asymptotes are where y values approach a value as you go to infinity. So they're like inverses of each other in the sense that vertical are a number going to an infinity, where horizontal are a infinity going to a number. So where is the vertical asymptotes of this graph?
2,
X equals 2. Where's the horizontal asymptote?
1. Each to it.
I feel like you should save your voice.
Yeah, like
They all test today.
Oh, even better. You can save it all day.
All right, now, same graph as earlier. Identify the discontinuities.
Can we just do that?
0, 2, 6.
Correct. 0, 2, and 6. No, I didn't ask you for them.
We did it.
Gave them to me. What bounced in? Did you see that?
Hey, you're getting fancy with
All right, you have 15 minutes to work out the next set of problems. It's not 1 to 3. I changed it. So it is, I believe.
My hair is so soft. I put down really busy. I was sitting here going like this. It also smells good when I do that. Shampoo goes pop.
All right, 1 to 14. You have
Sorry, I have
15
a-
minutes to do 1 to 14.
what is OBJ?
Oh, don't make me.
Objective.
Huh?
Objective.
The value of objective. What?
Purchase 1 from the left. 2! That's not an answer choice. Oh, X approaches 1. It's 3. No. No, I don't want to. I don't want
Well,
to.
are any more glitched out?
No.
I don't know.
We'll do them page by page. Do the rest of that page. And then we'll go.
First one wins.
So the first one is C.
Oh, I missed that.
Number 2.
Oh, I missed that.
Man, give me a B. Hey, these are my initials. C.
Word.
And
Hey.
Alright, race.
Oh, oh, there's an absolute value. That's no.
Chase is home. Let's see how.
Is it drunk?
That's how-
In what condition?
That's what I just said. I'm gonna see what he looks like.
Over?
Dude,
That's true.
hold on. All right, let's go through. You good? Play number 4.
B.
I got C.
Let's see.
C.
I didn't show any work for
Neither did I.
So
that one. Just guess.
what you had to do? No, you want to compare. Think about the slopes of an absolute value, and then you want to compare them. What?
1 over 1.
Yes.
I just took
Since it's from the right, it's the positive. If it was from the left, it would have been -1. Would have been A. 5.
Yeah.
That's not a choice.
Yeah, it is.
C.
Oh, okay, B.
I.
I didn't want A.
Which is A.
And then I started to guess.
P.
P, which is D.
D.
Okay, so
I went B.
Oh, I put D.
I put D as well.
I did Loppy Tau.
you did Loppy Tau?
Well,
No, I didn't.
no,
I factored it and you get
no,
negative 3x cubed over x cubed, which is negative
I
3.
did factor it and
I
then
think
not feel like it.
I think it's -3.
Yeah, that's what we said. D.
Oh, sorry.
As in dog.
Yes, -3.
So we're gonna now it's a tie.
C.
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 A.
How? There's a
4 is a whole.
yeah. Oh.
4 is a
They
whole.
wanted asymptotes, so
Yep.
just negative 2.
4 is a whole.
I just did discontinuity.
And then you need to do 9, whatever.
Done.
11. I'm gonna text Chase. How you feeling?
Which one are you? D.
Oh.
Negative 4 over negative 1 is 4, Corey. Negative 8 over 2 is negative 4.
Yes.
Alright, this was probably tell me what you just said.
Okay. So it said the line is y equals -4. So here, there's no bottom, therefore it does not count. Here, there's no top, so it's 0.
Right.
Here, it's -4 over -1, which is +4, because it's the coefficients including their signs. So there, it's -8 and 2, making it C.
Yeah, I got it. This better be J.
J.
Yes.
D.
I did J.
Okay.
D.
B.
I got B!
B.
Let's go, baby! 3. Oh, it's infinity over infinity.
So your D had B, you just also had C, which is not true.
Back to being tied, Corey.
I know. I got it. Hold on.
But here's the bad thing, the next ones I think are for response.
No, we have 3 more.
Okay, there's 3 more.
Tiebreakers.
multiple
There we
choice.
go.
6 minutes.
Only we can make calc competitive. Do you know how nerdy that is?
Yeah.
I'm ashamed of myself.
Whatever.
C.
Yeah, this is better be C.
Okay.
G. Alright. Oh, I never
Alright.
got that answer.
So your